Hello, everyone. Good evening, or should I say good night? So, I just wanted to talk about something that has been trending on Twitter, and that would be Miss Brittany Renner. If you don't know, Brittany Renner is a very beautiful girl. Um, she's a social media influencer, and in one of her interviews, she says she has more checks in her inbox than Nike. She's a beautiful lady, and she's pretty much a man eater, for lack of better words. Anyway, she talks. Lately, she gave an interview how she regrets um, sleeping around so much. Sharing her body with men that didn't deserve it, and she did all of this. She did not blame men. She just blamed herself and her lack of self love and all of this kind of stuff. When I first read it, I applauded her and was like, finally, women are getting it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This girl is not afraid, to witness her truth. Then a further investigation. I'm looking at her Twitter, I'm looking at her Instagram, and this is recent stuff since the interview that she gave. Y'all, I think it's a rebrand. You know how Candace Owens periodically rebrands herself? I think that's what Brittany Renner is doing. She is rebranding herself. Because if you think about it, okay, girlfriend is very pretty, okay? And she is what most of these guys would like. But when she gave an interview, it triggered an interview with Shannon Sharp and Deion Sanders talking about game that women run on athletes. And I'm just thinking, like, no, wait a minute now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Pause for the cause. First of all, Brittany Renner is not running any kind of game that you guys do not want. Let's just be real. Because reality is, now Deion Sanders said that if he had known the game that women like Brittany Renner runs on men, then he would be up $15 million. I don't think, see, the thing is, if it's only two women at a party, myself and Brittany Renner, and Deion Sanders walks in, I promise you, the only girl he's gonna see is Brittany Renner. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. She is what these kind of guys like. That's what they want. But at the end of the day, she's still a feminist, I can tell, very much so. I just think she's doing a rebrand. So now that she has this interview that's been triggered by Shannon Sharp and Deion Sanders, I just feel that now she's going to flip it, and now has come to a new awareness of herself. Because let's be honest, she flat out admitted that she has been run through hundreds of men. She's even discussed it with herself. That's what she said. And girls like her, a lot of men don't care if she's been run through, because she is beautiful. A certain type of man doesn't care, okay? And these are men that are all about the ego. Their ego just, runs everything for them. And it's so funny because 8 months ago, Lil Boosie, which, y'all, I love Lil Boosie. He is very vocal. He tells it how it is. Lil Boosie, y'all, believe it or not, I would not be surprised if that man comes out as a conservative. Don't be surprised. You hear it here first. I promise y'all, because the way his belief system is aligned, I think he's a conservative on the low. Yeah, he's a little rough around the edges, but Lil Boosie is a conservative. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what he says. Dude, you are not liberal one bit at all. Not one drop of liberal blood's in your body. But anyway, he did an interview with Vlad, and Vlad asked him about Brittany Renner. And Lil Boosie was like, that girl's a cancer to my money and my career. Don't want it. He said, I don't know what she got to make these men go crazy. And then they did a flashback to her because they showed her his interview in his response to her about her. And she goes, well, maybe he needs to come find out. And then they go back to Lil Boosie's like, nope, I don't even want it. So it just shows you, how can somebody run game on you unless you want the game to be run on you? And there's no game being run on her because nobody's married this woman. She is a very beautiful woman. And I couldn't hold a candle, to her. She's so pretty. But guess what? When I was out in the dating field, I was like casually dating 5 men. Casual. Not sleeping with them, y'all. Casual, just getting to know people, okay? And of those 5, 3, it was not a good fit. And 2 were actually wanting to marry me. They wanted courtships with me. So it goes to show you, she got the looks. She definitely has a nice body, but don't nobody want to marry her. And no, Deion Sanders, this woman is not running game. Y'all want that from her because trust me, you ain't with giving millions of dollars to the average girl, the average cutie down the street. You're not doing that. You want someone like her. But now I think she's changing the game. So it's no longer Brittany Renner, who has this is just going around sleeping with people and everything. So now you're getting the reformed Brittany Renner, and I think that's who she's kind of redefining herself to. But anyway, I just feel like y'all need to be careful out here in these dating streets. Because it's hardcore out there. I think a lot of us, we're not very honest about what we want. I don't think we're very honest about who we are. I don't think we're honest about our intentions. And to me, I think when it's running game, we're running game on ourselves. Because who's falling for that? Anyway, but what do you guys think about Miss Brittany Renner? What do you think about what Deion Sanders said about her? And what do you think about what Lil Boosie said about her? Please drop it below in the comments. Hit like and subscribe. This channel is very, very new. And I would really be interested in hearing what you guys have to say about this. So leave a comment and we'll talk about it.